Say I got a day named after me, February 2. That's the day that I decide what the weather's gonna do.
Thank you everybody for joining us at the downtown Sun Prairie Groundhog Day prognostication ceremony in 2016. We are very excited to have you all here. Please welcome Meredith Barrick with NBC 15, who is our event MC.
Good morning. Good morning. Friends, Roman countrymen, lend me your ears. Bet you're glad that I'm saying that this morning and not him. Welcome everyone to the Sun Prairie 68th Annual Groundhog Prognostication, hosted by the Sun Prairie Downtown Business Improvement District. We welcome you to our celebration. I would like to introduce you to our special guests here to assist in the prognostication ceremony. Please welcome Sun Prairie Mayor Paul Esser, Representative Gary Hebel for the 46th Assembly District, Sun Prairie City Council President Mary Polensky, Nia Shua Lee, a community member and our Hmong translator, and then hiding behind me, Pedro Ruiz, a community member and our Spanish translator.
This year, we're so excited to announce our donated character costume of Jimmy the Groundhog from CJ Huggables, and Keith is here in the audience. Thank you, Keith. And I know they're on their way, and they'll be coming, as well as our Jimmy the Groundhog understudy contest winner, Asher. Asher is 5 today. It's his birthday. He was born in 2011 during the Great Blizzard of 2011. And he has been here at Groundhog's Day every year since with Jimmy the Groundhog learning the art of weather prediction. And he is the winner of our understudy contest. And so we're very excited to have him here to introduce you guys to our new Jimmy.
You're attached.
All right, if everybody could give us a big cheer to welcome special Asher the First and our new Jimmy character. Hi Asher, come on up on stage. Thanks, Jimmy. This way they can stairs right here.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Asher!
The big
Hi,
five,
we're gonna have you come right over here, Asher, actually. So, Asher, thank you so much for joining us. We're excited to have you here. Happy 5th birthday.
No, we can't.
So, Asher, we have a special present for you. It's a little birthday gift, and congratulations, your very own Jimmy the Groundhog.
Let's see it. I went to
Awesome. Can you show it to everybody?
And then, Asher, do you want to help me introduce the new Jimmy the 12? Oh, all right. I'm going to have you help me uncover his cage here, okay? You got it? Oh, they tucked it in good. Can you say hi? Hi, Jimmy the 12. All right. Do you remember your line? You want to say it in the mic over here?
You want me to pick you? Can I pick you up?
So you can see it.
All right.
Are you? What's the deal?
You can go ahead.
Oh my goodness.
Happy Groundhog
Happy birthday. Good job.
All right, we would love to welcome the newest member of a long, talented weather prognosticator in the city of Sun Prairie, Jimmy the 12th. Here to present the governor's prognostication, please welcome Representative Gary Hebel.
Hey, Gary. Thank you, Meredith, and thank you all for being here this morning. I'm here to present the proclamation from the governor of the state of Wisconsin, but there's been a budget cut, and so the proclamation is on paper. And so I'll try to read this. Bear with me. This is from the governor of the state of Wisconsin proclamation. Whereas the city of Sun Prairie, Wisconsin, is often regarded as a groundhog capital of the world and is also home to Jimmy the Groundhog, 12 in this case. And whereas, there's a crease here, since the commencement of the phenomenon in 1948, that's 68 years, hundreds of radio stations, TV stations, newspapers, and people of North America have made the yearly journey to Sun Prairie to seek Jimmy's winter weather prediction. And whereas the high degree of accuracy of Jimmy's weather predictions has permitted the wise planning of travel, recreation, and agricultural planting programs for the people of the state of Wisconsin, now therefore the governor of the state of Wisconsin does hereby proclaim Tuesday, February 2nd, 2016 as Groundhog Day in the state of Wisconsin. One final comment, if I may, before the mayor speaks. People wonder why there was an incident last year with regards to the nipping at the ear. Jimmy is in hibernation. He wakes up during this time of year, but when he wakes up, he wants his prediction to be correct. And if you remember last year, there was not a cloud in the sky. And our mayor thought, well, he'd rather have an early spring, so he said, we're going to have an early spring. But he was wrong. And Jimmy let him know it, so I know our mayor won't make that same mistake. Thank you very much.
All right, now we are going to welcome Mayor Paul Esser.
Thank you. Well, welcome everybody to Sun Prairie this morning. We're pleased you are here with us today to share in the 68th celebration of Groundhog's Day tradition that started in 1948. State Representative Gary Hebel and I are dressed in the fashion of the founders of that event to offer our respect to this great tradition. There have been extra drama in the build-up to this year's event because of concerns for acquiring a Jimmy, but due to the diligence of efforts of Ty Geiger right behind me here, we need to recognize Ty. Without Ty's efforts, there would not be a Jimmy Groundhog. Ty and the Business Improvement District members have all been instrumental in getting Jimmy the 12th here with us. There will be no break in this tradition. Now I am going to share with you the City Council's proclamation, where Representative Hebel said his was on paper because of a budget cut. Ours is on paper because I was expecting it to be snowing this morning and I did not want to damage the original. So I have a copy that can get wet. So whereas the annual Groundhog Day proclamation in Sun Prairie, Wisconsin has been a formal tradition since 1948 and has roots dating back to Colonel William H. Angel in 1889. Let it be known that Jimmy the Groundhog is an official mascot and ambassador of the city of Sun Prairie, Wisconsin, and is known worldwide as the finest weather prognosticator. Furthermore, because of Jimmy's fame and excellent accuracy rate, Sun Prairie has come to be known as the groundhog capital of the world. And whereas Jimmy the 11th was an international sensation after his spirited prognostication on Groundhog's Day 2015, was pardoned for any perceived wrongdoing and freed after services rendered in 2015. And whereas, like his ancestors before him, Jimmy the 12th has acquired the uncanny ability to predict the arrival of spring. As in previous years, his annual prognostication will be shared and celebrated across Wisconsin and the nation, and for the first time ever, his prognostication will be translated into Spanish and Hmong.
All right.
And whereas the City of Sun Prairie, the Downtown Business Improvement District, the Knights of Columbus, the Sun Prairie Ice Arena, and local businesses throughout Sun Prairie sponsor and host festivities and events throughout the community to help celebrate this time-honored tradition. And whereas in the early morning hours of February 2nd, visitors from far and wide will journey to Cannery Square in downtown Sun Prairie to hear Jimmy the Groundhog's answer to the age-old question, how many weeks of winter are left? Whatever the answer is, be it known to all that Jimmy the Groundhog remains the most accurate and true prognosticator and is the standard by which all others are measured. Now therefore, I, Paul T. Esser, Mayor of the City of Sun Prairie, do hereby proclaim February 2nd, 2016 as Groundhog Day.
All right, and now the moment you've all been waiting for. Jimmy's awake and alert, but staying in that cage. Jimmy the Groundhog, being a rodent of immense talent, is able to utilize his super senses on February the 2nd each year to predict the arrival of spring. Jimmy, of course, is never wrong. But while Jimmy has this incredible predictive talent, he is somewhat lacking in his ability to communicate his predictions. So for this, we rely on the City of Sun Prairie Mayor to assist us in our interspecies communication. Now, while Jimmy is never wrong, and of course, Mayor Paul Esser will do his best to translate Jimmy's prediction accurately, it has been known to happen that a translation mistake occurs and an inaccurate prediction is broadcasted. Let us hope that this is not the case this year. Jimmy, Mayor Esser, are we ready to give the official prognostication?
I am. I will go over there and hear what Jimmy has to say, and then I'll... Yes.
I don't think he's coming to you.
Ty is close by. I will go over there and get it from Jimmy and then come back here and share it with the world. So Ty has lured him, well, sort of with a carrot. He's not interested.
No.
All right, Jimmy. What do you got?
Oh, there could be an incident here. I'm not getting that.
All right, I'll let him know. Thanks, Jimmy.
All right, we got it. It's coming right now.
All right, I have the forecast from Jimmy. He was actually chattering in there to me.
So am I.
I'm glad that there is a cage between him and I. So here is what Jimmy had to say to me. So now, on this cold and snowy February 2nd, I, Jimmy the Groundhog, have consulted the skies over Sun Prairie, Wisconsin, and determined them to be overcast. So I am unable to see my shadow. In consideration of this, I thereby proclaim that we will have an early spring.
Well, you heard it here first. The mild winter of 2016 will continue with maybe one more snowstorm today. And end with an early spring. Jimmy the Groundhog is giving us hope for a quick warm-up and an early spring.
Thank you guys for coming. Please help me in thanking all of our special guests. So Representative Gary Hebel, Sun Prairie Mayor Paul Esser, Meredith Barrett from Channel 15. We really appreciate having you all out here. Please join us. Thank you guys for coming out. Happy early spring.